Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. This is Leah Marie. Truth is, y'all, if you are not streaming that, then something is definitely wrong. Okay? For sure. You got an issue because the album is freaking amazing. The album is everything. So y'all have to go get that, okay? Leah Marie, truth is on all the streaming platforms. Hey Londa, good evening to you. I was about to I was gonna respond to your post in or your comment rather in Patreon, but we're actually gonna talk about that just briefly tonight um for the challenge. I want to give a shout out to Deacon Robert. I call him affectionately known as Deacon. I call him that. Robert, good evening to you. Hey, brother Jesse, Jesse Online. Y'all go follow Jesse Online on YouTube. He has amazing content. Uh, who else? Let's see. And then Londa. Hey, Londa girl. Hey, girl. Hey. Who else? Hi, Anthony. Welcome in. So glad to have you in. Welcome. So good evening. Thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate it. Yeah, just a little yang around the house, nothing too fancy. Okay. Anyways, yes, thank you so much. And while you're saying that, please do me a favor. You know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. Yes, you getting all this couch content. But we're gonna up the ante, so no worries there. But please like, share, and subscribe while you're on your way in here. Do that for me so that I can get my numbers up, I can get in the algorithm, get this content on out there, all of that good stuff. Yes. What's okay? I'll say the way Nicola was talking about that man thighs during his show last night was hilarious. Okay. She is hilarious. So yes, also my Patreon. I forgot to mention that. If you would like to follow me on Patreon, I got some content coming in Patreon. I'm going to do my weight loss journey, uncut, uncensored. Um, I feel like saying I may do that tomorrow night. But don't quote me on that. I'm gonna get a feel, but I'm definitely gonna post that. But that's gonna be in Patreon first. So if you would like to hear about that, then go on over there to Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/I am Courtney Phillips TV to get that information. And then also I'm going to do, after my interview with my ex-husband's wife, we're going to do not recalibration, but a uh, after session. I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to give my real thoughts on things and all of that over in Patreon as well. That's going to be on Thursday. So you definitely want to join. It's www.patreon.com/I am Courtney Phillips TV. Get into it. Also, if you would like to support the channel, there are a couple of ways to do so. I do not have Cash App. Somebody done things are the things. I'm gonna share it in Patreon, just so you'll know, because I don't know if I can share it out here. There's nothing too fancy. But anyways, so if you would like to support rather this platform, okay, I can't talk. Here we are. I have something called a tip jar, and this is with PayPal. So if you're watching me on your TV screen, if you're watching me on any other screen other than your phone, you can simply scan the QR code and it'll take you directly to my PayPal. And we have a few denominations there of tip options for you there if you would like to do that. Or you can give to my Zelle. And my Zelle is I am Courtney Phillips TV @gmail.com. If you would like to support the channel, I am working on some things behind the scenes to go ahead and upgrade, elevate, and move this thing forward. So there is that on that. Hey, J. Rochelle, good evening. Welcome in. So glad to see you. Okay, I'm trying to make sure my little stuff land. Like, okay. This go here made me act some kind of way. Good evening to everyone. So glad you all can make it. This is day 18 day 18 of the 31-day challenge. And I am excited about it. Let's get into the things of the things so that we can talk about the things of the things. All right. Let's see here. Hey, good evening, Uncle Paul. Welcome in. So glad you could join me this evening. And y'all go follow Uncle Paul Media as well. He has amazing content. Also, all right, let's see here. I'm gonna pull up. So day 18. Today's inspirational vitamin or today's focus is financial focus. Ooh, financial focus. I know, Londa, you put. It's funny that you put what you put in the comments because I'm about to say something similar to that. Um, so make one smart money decision today, and add this for the rest of this month. One smart money decision. My one decision, and Londa said this in the chat. She said uh, that she took away her Instacart. Correct me if I'm wrong. Her Instacart account, and I was going to say something similar. I reviewed all of my subscriptions. Who am I subscribed to? Who am I giving money uh, to every month? Even if it's a couple of dollars here, a couple of dollars there, $20 here, $30 there, who is it going to? And so I reviewed that. I saw, okay, I don't need Paramount Plus because I don't watch it enough, right? I don't need Hulu. I don't watch it enough. I don't need Disney Plus, although my kids are probably like, hey, mom, but we have Netflix. So I said, okay, I'll keep the Netflix account, but these other accounts, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Stars, all of them, they have to go. I don't watch them enough. Prime Video. I don't watch those things enough to be able to justify paying for them monthly. So that's just an example of making a good financial decisions. So that's one smart money decision that I made today. What could you do going forward to, if not today, definitely tomorrow or the day after that? What smart money decision can you make to focus your finances? Ooh, okay. I like 2 credit cards today. Listen, don't get me started on them credit cards. Okay. So I don't want to talk about that. But yes, but that's good though, for sure. But so let me just go over all the other days that we've experienced with this challenge so far. We have removed or replaced rather the distractions and set ourselves up with healthy habits. So we replace those with healthy habits. Uh, okay. Ooh, you canceled Amazon Prime. He said late hoes. You canceled Amazon Prime. Now I'm not there yet. I'm not there. But wow, okay. Maybe you don't order from Amazon enough. But honey, I do. Them Amazon packages be coming, okay? So we replaced our distracting habits with healthy habits, okay? That helps to move us closer to our goals, right? Then we took a time audit. We reviewed our time. We looked to see where we were wasting time, what was hindering us from doing whatever it is that we were not prioritizing, and we were saying, oh, I don't have time to start the business, or I don't have time to write the book, or I don't have time to read this book, or I don't have time to you know do a hobby, or whatever the case may be. So we did a time audit, and we saw that a lot of us are doom scrolling. A lot of us are on social media. Yeah, they always late when Amazon Prime always late when you order from. Oh wow, I'm surprised. Wow, okay. That's not like them. Then we took a reflection. So we had a day of reflection to celebrate our wins. So we pat ourselves on the back for making it thus far in the challenge. And then we identified our strengths and then where we need improvement. So there's that. Hey, princess, welcome in. I'm going to cancel DoorDash and sacrifice to cook more. Ooh, that's good. Y'all talking good. Y'all talking really good. DoorDash, woo. If you're doing DoorDash every day, imagine how much money you're spending. Oh my God. It's probably $20 just for us to deliver a sandwich. So I can only imagine. Then we talked about courage, about taking courage, about doing one thing that we have been putting off for the longest and having courage in doing that. Then we talked about our mindset. We talked about replacing one negative thought with a positive truth. Replacing one negative thought with a positive truth. I've been cooking more too. It helps my diet. That's good. I need to do better. That's good because I'm a eat out girly, but that is good. Cooking more is definitely good. Uh, um, what else? Because we talked about confidence. We talked about gratitude. We talked about listing things that we're thankful for. Um, Throughout the day, just being thankful for something instead of complaining. So, right when we get ready to complain, we're going to be thankful for something. I'm grateful for X, Y, and Z. I'm grateful for being able to take my kids to school. I'm grateful for being able to pick them up. I'm grateful for being able to get to know their friends. I'm grateful. So we're talking about things that we're grateful for. We're also learning something new, reading something. We're watching something on YouTube University, or we're learning something that will help us along the way. Is YouTube TV needed? I'm thinking about picking it up. What do you think? I'm not sure about well, I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube, honey. I do not watch TV. YouTube is my TV. Yes, please. Is 13 people hit that like button for us? Greatly appreciate that. What else we said? We are taking accountability, so we're checking in with the community daily. I know for me, my challenge is consistency, so I'm checking in with us every day. I've gone live so far for 18 days in the month of August, and so I'm checking in with the community, and you can do so as well. If you're on this challenge with me as well, you can check in. You see people in the comments that are saying, hey, I've gone to the gym today. Hey, I've moved my body today. Hey, I'm about to take away uh, Prime, Amazon Prime. I'm about to take away Instacart. I'm about to take away DoorDash. We're doing certain things. We're moving as a community. So if you are in the bushes and you would like to join us, it's never too late. There's 31 days in this month. We're at day 18. You can join us today and you can check in with us. And so that's one way of having accountability. Then we said we're going to rest and reset. We're going to rest and reset. We're going to take a moment. We're going to rest in the midst of uh, things that may be going on around us that are maybe taking us off of our uh, detouring us from what we're doing, right? So we're going to take a pause. We're going to take a moment to rest and reflect because recovery is part of growth, we said. Then lastly, we said purpose. So we're figuring out our why. Why are we doing this challenge? Why am I doing this challenge? I'm doing this challenge for consistency. Princess says, now you have me thinking, why am I paying for Hulu, Paramount TV, Disney Plus? Oh, you paying for those things? I do not watch any of it. Listen, I anytime I get those things is because I want to watch like one movie or I want to watch something that's on there right quick and then I just never sometimes I never cancel and so there we are. So then next thing you know I'm paying for it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're not watching it by all means, definitely get it on out of there. That's less money. Uh Come on, commercial break. Yes, you can join us today. SoCal said, my financial issue is eating out. I live in Alpharetta and there's good food everywhere. So I'm always spending unnecessary money. I know that's right. Yes, it is, especially in Atlanta. Uh, what else? So we said purpose. Then yesterday we said faith over fear. We said we're going to do it afraid. And I've given countless of examples of me starting a YouTube channel, doing it afraid, me asking to interview someone that I felt like my platform wasn't there yet to interview. That was me doing it afraid. So we were talking about faith over fear, doing things afraid, having the faith to proceed forward with whatever it is. And then today we're talking about on day 18, financial focus. We're making one smart money decision daily. We're adding that to our repertoire. So I started out with canceling unnecessary subscriptions. What is yours? And you can join us as well with that. Let's see here. Subscriptions are the easiest ways to burn through money. Absolutely, because those things, they add up. Excuse me, they add up all the time. You paying a little bit here, a little bit there. So see, most of us have canceled our cable, right? Most of us do not have cable. We said, you know what's going to be cheaper is us getting this internet, just keeping our internet and then just streaming, right? But then once you count the cost, once you consider you paying for this subscription, that subscription, this subscription, that subscription, those things add up. And by the time you look up, you've pretty much paid cable all over again in subscriptions. And then you see $20 coming out of my account, this amount coming out of my account, that amount is coming out of my account. And you're like, wait a minute, hold up. So we can do better in that aspect. Hey, good evening, Mark. Welcome in. So there is that. Again, you are welcome to join the challenge. If you would like, we still have time. It's only day 18 and we check in daily. Also, as you can see a little bit on the side there, if you would like to follow me on all the socials, is where I post my daily inspirational vitamins or moments of inspiration during this 31-day challenge. And this can go for any type of challenge you decide to do. You can follow me on I Am Courtney Phillips TV at Facebook and Instagram, as well as Threads. I'm not posting the information on Threads, but you can still follow me on there. It goes down at I Am Courtney Phillips. Okay. There's that. And then also Patreon. You can join my Patreon at patreon.com/I Am Courtney Phillips TV. Do me a favor while I am preparing to segue into the next thing. You can like, share, and subscribe. What are you waiting on? What are we doing? So we are about to get into the things of the things. It's not too much going on, but there are some things that did garner my attention, and we will talk about those things briefly, and then we're out of here. Not going to hold you long. Hey, Pastor Prim, good to see you. Welcome in. All right. So let's get to it. Let me share my screen. Here we go.
Altos and tenors.
Can you
for
sing?
membership
If you
in
can sing,
New G, the New Generation Chorale. Again, we have slots available for sopranos, altos, and tenors in all of our regions. We have 3 regions of choir. Midwest, which consists of Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin, and even a little bit of Kentucky. And then we have our East region of DC, Maryland, and Virginia, Philadelphia, and Delaware. And then we also have our South regions, which include Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Louisiana. So listen,
what about
we
Texas?
want to extend this time for you to send in your audition video. Please look the part. I'm not asking you to come with your Sunday morning go to meetings, but look the part.
Look the part.
Sing a song, a New G song.
Uh-oh.
Any New G song. If you are a lead singer, audition leading. If you are a tenor, alto, soprano, find a song of New G's that you feel you are strong at and sing it in your part. Sing the song in the section of which you are auditioning. I need your name, phone number, email address, and hey, we'll see what we got when we see your video, and we
Hey,
will
Shanna,
respond in a most expeditious, timely fashion.
come on.
Again, our email address to send auditions is newgaudition@gmail.com. Again, that's newgaudition
Come on, London.
at
Let's get our video together.
gmail.com. Send me your video with your pertinent information, and I hope that you are the next soldiers. Now, look, we're not looking for no dramas. We're not looking for folk who don't know kingdom. And come on, come on. We're looking for people who want to expand their musical journey by sitting with the
Am I
choir
too
master,
old?
whether you are a lead singer, a director, an officer at your church, or you're starting a community choir, or you have a musical group and you just want a covering and you want a family that you can be a part of and that you can grow.
Sean,
Now we are 39 years old. 39 years old. New G is 39 years old, and we've been here a while with many albums and a lot of
I'm older than
blessings
New G.
upon us through the 39 years. And I hope that you would want to come and be a part of what we are as a family, known as the New Generation Chorale, aka New G.
Where's the bass have to
Come
go?
aboard. I would love to have you in Jesus' name.
Y'all, he ain't say Texas. I want to try out. Y'all think am I too old to try out? I want to try out, but he didn't say nothing about Texas. So there is not, my region is not there. He said Louisiana. Texas is right there. But he didn't say Texas. So what, I have to drive or fly to Louisiana? What we doing? Y'all trying out? Listen. Ricky looks very good. He keeps himself up really well. Are y'all auditioning for the choir or no? Are y'all, you gotta get there, man. How often do I have to get there? How does this work? And why did he not say Texas? I'm gonna ask him. Y'all. Oh, he said, okay, somebody said, I wish they would accept people from Arizona. They're not. Okay, look, somebody said, is Texas included? Okay, let's see. He said, yes, Texas is included if the singer is good. He said, only if the singer is good. Lord, yeah. He said Texas is included if the singer is good. Londa. Thank you. What we gonna do, y'all? Londa, you auditioning, Londa? Londa can sing for real, y'all. Londa, are you auditioning? Yes or no? I want to audition, but he said only if the singer is good. Don't do me, Ricky. Don't do it. Don't do me. Why am I thinking about auditioning for real though? I don't even think I would have time. I don't even know how that will work. Londa, if I audition, you better audition too. We got Sean. You need to audition. I'm gonna audition to what? Okay, what if in my video I'm directing the choir? Would that count? Or do you have to sing in order to direct too? Are y'all auditioning or what? Okay, we'll move on. Ain't nobody said nothing about nothing. Let's see. I only have 2 good songs in me. Okay. We auditioning, Sean? What's going on? Are we auditioning? What you said? Hit the link, Londa. Hit the link. Y'all listen. Now, hold on, Sean. What you said? Now I'll do a directing video. We can submit directing videos, or do you have to sing in order to direct? I was unclear on that. I need to ask him. My mom's beautician is in New G. Oh yeah. Do they travel a lot, Jesse? Do they travel a lot, or do they do it like according to, okay, this portion, this region, if we got to sing in California, this region is going to come over here, and then, or does everybody come together whenever they sing? I guess, I mean, let's see. Mark said one of Ricky's mentors trained me when I was younger. Ricky was his blueprint. After our rehearsals, I was worn out completely. I bet. I bet. But so there is that, y'all. If y'all want to sing for the Lord, Ricky Delia is auditioning. Good evening, prayer. Welcome in. So glad you could join us this evening. Okay. Let me see what else we got. So I saw that piqued my interest, and so I'm really going. I don't know why I'm thinking about that for real. Okay, y'all. It's 36 days till fall, but some of us don't see fall for real. I.e., Houston don't see fall for real. Georgia don't see fall, or Atlanta rather don't see fall for real. It is 74 days to Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween. It's 100 days till Thanksgiving. All right. 100, and this the one I don't want to see. 129 days to Christmas. Y'all not gonna get on my nerves. They just go to the areas nearby unless it's something big or oh, okay, that's good. I think you should. Oh, thank you, Pastor Prim. He is the minister of music at Ebony. Yes, he is in Prince George's County, Maryland. Sure is. So there is that. So that's your reminder. If you got kids or anybody regarding, Christmas and Thanksgiving, they come the same time every year. I don't know why Christmas. I'm always surprised. Well, not surprised, but I'm always like, oh shoot, yeah. That's probably because I'm a procrastinator. That's a whole other story for another day. I'm guilty. I do wait till the last minute. Hey, Mike, welcome in. I'm gonna call you Mark. So there's that. So that's just a little FYI. But here's what I don't want. Winter is my favorite season because I love the cold. So since living in the South, it's like you don't get a for real fall. Maybe Atlanta does. So let me take that back. In Atlanta, round about late September, October, you getting your cooler weather. So that's good. Here in Houston, not so much. It doesn't get cold for real until maybe January. Maybe December a little bit, but it's still, it's still up in the air. So there is that. So prepare your hearts and minds for Christmas, especially if you have kids. Prepare your hearts and minds for Thanksgiving, especially if you have to cook. And get ready for family. There's that. I love the fall nights in Atlanta, especially for football season, especially high school football season. I love it. It's about to start getting cool here. Y'all don't even be hot for a long time. It just finished snowing not too long ago in Detroit. And so here we are about to be cold again. We get cold here in Mississippi in January. Mike, what part of Mississippi are you in? My people from Mississippi. I got people in Mississippi. Moving right along. Let's see here. So there's your friendly reminder there. Fall, spring, summer, not winter for me. Okay. I love it when it's cold. Oh, I love the cold. Let's see. All right. This is a good one. This is the last one I have, but this is going to take us all the way through. Let me go on and do that. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. All right. Let's do this.
Never about Kendra trying to find a man. The man got to find Kendra. And I'm not easy. Here's the deal. I sit in a true seat of knowing my value and my worth. And I just feel like anything anyone that gets added on to me will be a blessed person
My
because I'm
family's
a
from
good
Jackson.
woman. I'm an asset. I'm gonna pour in,
Right, we
and I
cousins.
feel like back to when I said I got the contract earlier this year. I was very strategic. I said I'm not dating this year, and most men can relate to this because when you work for something, I hear men say all the time, "I'm focused. I think on no relationship. I got
Yeah.
to do certain things." So why is it so hard when a woman says the same thing? I didn't want anything to mess up the opportunity. It took me 25 years to get an opportunity to be attached to the Oprah Winfrey Network. No energy, nobody is going to ruin that year for me. I had to stay focused this year. So
Jesse,
I could be in a relationship easy. I could be married just to shut everybody up, but I'm real authentic and genuine. I'm not a gimmick. And although I believe in marriage, I mean, I have 4 weddings this year. I don't believe marriage is the right thing for every human. And I don't know if marriage is the right thing for me. I would be in a committed relationship, but to sign a document and have my assets attached to a person at this moment
That's how men be feeling.
No, listen,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That's
Well,
how men be
like
feeling.
it feels like if I was a man, every man will understand my conversation. It's just because I'm a woman, you're not used to a woman saying, "No, I'm good." Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't marry me and things go sour, and then you think you're gonna get half of my money and be with another woman. Honey, you going to heaven. What I'll say is, it's never about Kendra trying to find a man.
All right. This is the Kendra G. Canton North. Okay. Yeah. So my people in Jackson, my dad is in Jackson. Yeah, my family's in Jackson. But anyways, this is Kendra G. She has a singles app called the Kendra G Dating App, something like that. Or Singles with Kendra G, something like that. It's a story by Kendra. I want you to do too. Send it to me. Send it to me. So Miss Kendra said, listen, I'm not studying about marriage right now. I got my career popping. She said, I do not want to connect with a man that will, first of all, I make more than him. So if we divorce, he's going to be trying to get spousal support. He's going to be trying to get half of my income. Londa said, I'm not mad. Excuse me. Londa said, I'm not mad at her. Sean said, I know that's right. Wow. Okay. Okay. So then why is it that when Kendra says this, she gets backlash from women? She gets backlash for feeling this way. And she's not the only woman that feels this way, but she gets backlash for it. Whereas when men feel this way, they don't necessarily get the same, they don't get backlash for it per se. What is the double standard about? What y'all got? What is the double standard? Oh, this is a good one, Jesse. I saw this. I didn't think, okay, I'm gonna do this one next. Okay, what's it? Okay, I'm gonna do this. Londa said, you already know why women was raised to get married over anything. That is absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct. But here's the thing. And no, everybody is not going to get married. Everybody's not going to be married. Everybody don't want to be married. I understand all of that. Okay, Mike agrees. So I get it. Everybody's not going to be married. Everybody doesn't want to be married, and they shouldn't be made to feel shame because they do not desire to be married. That's fine. Shoot, I feel the same. Get money. Why do you write like this, Jesse? And then I say it in the way you deliver it. It's crazy. Get money. That's fine. We can get all the money we want. Then what? We can get all the money we want. And then if we get sick, we can get all the money we want. And then we're laying on our, God forbid, on our deathbed. And there's no one to really be there to take care of you, especially if, God forbid, if your parents are no longer. Shame for not wanting kids and shame for not having or wanting a husband. I don't see anything wrong with not wanting, but I just kind of think on, man, let's see. Hey, St. James, welcome in, Apostle. If a man said what Kendra just said, y'all will be saying how wrong he is here to get the party started. Let's get it crunk. Here we go. Not necessarily. I don't think so. Not necessarily. I just feel as though I understand that. I understand that I understand that everybody's not going to get married. You can get money. I'm saying it the way he's spelling it out. Get on your deathbed and then end up like the woman. Ooh, you right. That owned Harold's Chicken. Then the husband stole from the children. Dang, you right, Jesse. SJ, the truth of the matter is men say it and no one bats an eye. But here's the thing, men say it, but they carry on differently. Men say it, but then they over here lying to women. Jesse just said, I didn't even read your comment until I looked down. Jesse said, St. James, but men are whores. They're sluts from the 90s. That's what Jesse said. Let's see. Mike Moore said, hell, I'm not married. I'm single because I feel like people bypass me because of my disability. I believe there's someone out here for everybody. Sean said, hey, Prelay. Uncle Paul said, people have to change the way they think. She has a right to feel the way she does. No explanation is needed. You're absolutely right. She reserves the right to feel the way she does. Hey, JP. Welcome in. Men wait till they're 50 and unattractive. Then they want to settle down. Bye, Paw. That's Jesse, y'all. I'm just reading it in his tone. Jesse, can you send me? I was just trying to text you back. Can you send me that story that you just sent on Instagram? Can you send it to me on Instagram so I can bop it real fast? But it's okay. It's totally fine to feel that way. But the thing about it is that, but be true to yourself. So in other words, if you're going to be out here and you don't desire to, hold on one second, y'all. Sorry. So I'm a mom first. Yes, Jesse is funny. So that's fine. You don't have to want to be married. That's all fine and good. But here's the thing. Don't be out here placating. Don't be out here leading people on. Tell people up front. Tell them directly. I do not desire marriage. I'm just out here having fun. I just want to go out on dates and that's it, or whatever the case may be. Be honest about how you feel. Be honest about where you are with it. That's all I'm saying. Just be honest. Don't be out here, acting like you may, I may want to be married. I don't know, because you think you're going to get the best out of the woman by lying, or, vice versa. But there's not too many women that feel that way that I know of. Mark said, Londa, we get it too, especially in the church, but not at such the intensity as women do. But we get it. Londa said, Mama Bear lips read. Oh, you hear me? Oh, you read my lips. Come on. Jesse said, Brian Carr. Oh, we're praying for him. Okay. Uncle Paul. Look, SJ said, all this sounds so flowery and great. You can be as honest as you want to be, but women's feelings are ignited regardless of the agreement in the beginning. You're right. That's fine. You're right. You're right. I don't have a rebuttal. You're right. So then you should date like-minded individuals. So if you come into the table and say, listen, I want to be married, and the woman gives slight pushback, or the woman says, I want to be married, cut the ties immediately. Or if she be like, oh, okay then, cut the ties, because she's still thinking it in her mind. And you're right, St. James. I ain't gonna hold you up. We will stay around. We will catch feelings because we try to change the man's mind. So I get it. You're not wrong. You're right. You can tell people and they think they can change. I just said that the way you feel. This is true. But as soon as you get pushback, or as soon as you feel within yourself that person is not on the same page, if that person don't say, hey, I'm on the same page too, let's rock and roll. If they're not, then I wouldn't do it. Sean said, if you just want to be babes forever, say that. Jesse said, it's gonna be one of those conversations, ain't it? Men don't want to be with whores, St. James. Men don't want to be with whores. They don't. They carry on. They can carry on, but they do not. You're right. If you want to be a whore, be with a whore. That's what Jesse said. I'm just saying it in his words. Uncle Paul, you think they are like-minded? Then I need a ring. I don't know what to say. Mark said, because if we are not married or single too long, or don't want to get married, our sexuality is questioned verbally and non-verbally. That is true. Drop this link, and will let me drop it gladly. Let's hash this thing out. Come on up here, brother. He said, drop the link. You're absolutely right. Why do we question people's sexuality when they desire singleness? They don't desire to be married or anything like that. Why do we question their sexuality? That's true. Lana said, Mark, you're right. J. Rochelle said, the fact that you are reading Jesse's comments in this voice is hilarious. Right. But y'all, why do people question other people's sexuality? Just because they may not want to date, they may not want to be married, any of that. Why do we question the sexuality? Why? I am going to, while I'm waiting on Jesse, I'm going to pull up this other story that he just sent me. Let's see. This is a good one. Oh, here's Jesse. Hold on. Hey, Bookie.
Trials come
Yeah.
and trials go.
Yes.
They won't last for long.
Yes. I love it.
Girl, you played that song.
Listen.
And I was like, wait a minute, I like this song. Because at first I was in the reservations.
Reservation is good too.
But I was like, I like this song.
It's a bop. It's a whole bop.
I was playing that song so much Sunday. I just kept pressing, we're going back again.
Me too. That's why I can't get up off of it. I love it. Leah, if you're watching the replay, if you watching but can't, put anything in the chat, we love this Truth Is album.
But come what may.
Come what may.
Let's get into the Come What May. That's my song. No shade. But.
My jam. So you like it better than Reservation now? Because Reservations was your joint.
It was, but no, I like Come As May. That's the single for me.
That's the bop.
That's the same
Reservations
thing.
is nice too. I like
Now,
reservations too.
now let me say this, okay?
Okay.
Don't take it as shade.
Okay.
You know, I don't like Christian rappers.
I'm not surprised.
I don't like
You don't like
Christian
holy hip
rappers.
hop.
Not at all. Since the inception. But I like that song, so I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna deal with him. But sir, don't ever think I'm like that song. And you sound nice on that song. But I'm here for Leah. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes. Lana said her favorite is Christ the King. Christ the King is good. Okay. Let's see. Mark said, because we are taught that we must get married and that it's a natural desire, it's a must do. So if you don't, something is wrong with you.
Okay, let's get into this because
Yeah.
y'all, I've been letting the men come and hijack the conversation over and over again. Okay, first of all, like I said, hey, Courtney, thank you for being my ghetto interpreter.
I love it.
Thank you so much because they just be trying to shade me. When I be writing stuff on that, me and my group chat, we started writing things
Oh, I
incorrectly
love
on
it.
purpose. So,
I love it.
so Brian Carl, and
Right.
stuff like that. But it's just like I can't read that mess. No, you don't speak ghetto in these like me.
Right.
Okay.
I got you, boo.
Thank you. But but no, listen. So okay, men be wanting to suck y'all for y'all life force and for all y'all energy and waste all y'all years. And St. James be trying to come in and normalize this. And I heard this on a conversation one
This
day
is
that he was
good.
having. Now I'm about to roast the gag.
Thank
And St. James gonna be pissed, but it is what it is. But they be sitting there. You're not gonna trick bag me into spending 5-10 years being with you and I'm interrupted, and I just think about these things in my own personal life because I
you.
got real I'm in the prime of my life. I'm 32. You got to think
The
I'm,
prime 32.
I am.
Okay.
Yes. It's like, okay, you got to think I just graduated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do some career changes.
Yes.
I'm trying to work on my YouTube, XYZ. Why would I wait around and fool around with Pookie the fool for when it's money on the flow?
It's money on the flow.
It's money on the flow. Shout out to King Pang. But but it's too much at stake for me to just be investing my time. I could be at the gym instead of going on dates or being laid up with Pookie and them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm real selective. And I agree 100% with what Kendra said because you will sit there and literally waste years of your life waiting around for these NIGGAs.
Ain't nobody waiting.
For them to be like, oh, and then especially when they be like, okay, well, if you don't want, because people try to gaslight the people in when we be like, okay, well, I got rules and boundaries and I don't play that. And
Mm-hmm.
if you don't want marriage, well, I don't want to be with you. Then
Mm-hmm.
it's like, okay, well, I'll see you later or whatever. No, I mean, blah, blah, blah. People get online and be real big and bad. No, I don't know. A lot of we don't talk enough about how people be tricking people into having these connections.
So, okay, so let me add this too. Some of these men out here talking about they don't want to be married, right?
They
And
don't want to be married to a specific girl. That's what they need to
that's
say.
where I was going. Let me say it.
My bad,
So
girl.
they
It's your platform. My bad.
no, it's cool, it's cool. So they'll fool la la around this girl, play with her, all the other women, and then meet a new one. 6 months later, he married.
And it happen all the time. And but men don't admit I don't like you.
They don't want
You
to say it because it's you're convenient for the moment.
You're convenient, and that's what I'm talking about, honey. That's exactly what I mean. You get what I'm saying? What I mean by holding you off on the side, draining you all your energy, you spending all your energy and time going out, laying up, fooling around with Pookie, or St. James say, because he think he a player. But but
He is, and he
yeah,
probably
and he is, and he be talking real spicy in these comments and on these
he
panels.
said ain't nobody tricking willing workers until they don't get what they want.
That's not how it is in every scenario, though, St. James. That's cute for Brian Carr and the girls.
Look,
But
J. Rochelle said she can't stand it. I hate preparing a man for his wife. I'm over it.
exactly, you like, and then quit teaching women. Make sure you prepare him a meal. You making him all this macaroni and cheese and collard greens. For what? He ain't gonna
For
give you
what?
no ring. If he don't like you, he don't like you. And men don't say that enough. And I know that it comes from a place that I don't want to hurt your feelings.
St. James said
But
he a player from the Himalayas.
okay, and you do that over
St.
there.
James.
You do that over there. But I'm just letting the people know, don't let no man spend more than a year of your time where you just sitting around here. Because when we get to this
On.
next story that you're gonna put up, we're gonna show you
Yeah.
an example of what happens when you
Yeah.
waste your time. And y'all be sitting over here praying to God, y'all be wasting God's prayers. He could be actually helping somebody. And y'all be sitting over here, y'all want God to reverse all y'all bad decisions for time wasted and energy wasted. He don't do that. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm finna bring the story up now. Let me add the volume and we'll get to it.
I mean, whatever God has for me, I believe that I am a wife. And I feel like one thing about me is like people, they be like, people, they always ask me, oh, you're married, right? And I'm
You
like,
don't hear it?
no.
Is it on
like,
mute?
No, I'm
No.
single. People always think that I'm even like married. But I mean, I believe in God and to know that he's going to bring me that right man for me. So like, yeah.
Okay, I understand, but I'm just asking this because this is an option.
Yeah.
So, because what you're saying is this next guy's requirement is y'all want to have sex until your wedding night.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you never meet a man that agrees to that deal, which is no sex until y'all get married, you're okay with never having sex again for the rest of your life.
I mean, I guess, yeah, because I'm not
No, I
having sex
cannot
before
hear
marriage.
it.
Okay. That's fine. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me, Jesse? Jesse, can you hear me? Okay, I'm gonna drop you down, Jesse. Come back. Jesse, come back, cause you couldn't hear it. Shy Roslin said, I gave up on dating ages ago. I have no interest in being a hospice girlfriend. Listen. Okay, you can hear it. Jesse couldn't hear it. So Jesse, come back. So this is a woman. She went on Kendra G Singles. And of course they go on there. That's a YouTube where they go on and they're looking for someone. And so this woman is a mom of 4 and she says she's not having sex until she's married. And so Kendra G kind of challenged that. Hold on, let me get Jesse back on the line. So let me play it again.
Really? A man of God. I mean, for me, I have also been celibate since I've been celibate for 2.5 years. So I want to do things the right way. I want to wait until marriage. I'm heavy in the church and stuff like that. So I'm just waiting whatever God has for me. And I'm okay to wait and to do whatever I need to do. So, yep. Yeah.
Okay. So you're mama 4,
Yep.
7, 6, 5, and 2. And now we're not having sex until you get married.
Yeah.
So if you never meet a man that agrees to this deal, which is no sex until the wedding night, you're okay going the rest of your life with never having sex again.
I mean, whatever God has for me, I believe that I am a wife. And I feel like one thing about me is like people, they always ask me, oh, you're married, right? And I'm like, no, I'm single. People always think that I'm even like married. But I mean, I believe in God to know that he's going to bring me that white.
Yeah,
that
some
right
4
man for me.
kids and
So,
4 little
yeah.
kids that the people thought you was
Okay,
married.
I understand, but I'm just asking this because this is an option.
Yeah.
So, because what you're saying is this next guy's requirement is y'all want to have sex until your wedding night.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you never meet a man that agrees to that deal, which is no sex until y'all get married, you're okay with never having sex again for the rest of your life.
I mean, I guess, yeah, because I'm not having sex before marriage.
Okay. What is the problem?
What? Who is? What? Who?
What?
What is the problem? What? Who said that?
That's what the lady was saying. What's the problem?
Oh, okay. You let me know.
What's the problem?
The problem is, first of all, I don't know what y'all teaching down in these purity classes. But whatever y'all teaching, y'all ain't doing a good job.
Wait, this is the woman said. The woman said she has 4 kids from a previous situation. All right.
She's had 4 kids wedlock with the same man.
She was
wedlock.
married?
She was not married, out of wedlock.
Out of wedlock, but with the same man.
Same man.
All right.
She's 30 years old.
Okay. Now she wants to change her. She wants to change her ways. She wants to hold out. Because she don't want to be in and out of situationships. She wants something genuine. She wants to be with someone that genuinely wants her for her and accepts her and her children.
But
why
God,
can't she not wait?
God, she can wait all she wants. But Kendra was explaining, if y'all go watch the full thing, Kendra was like, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you, like it's not gonna happen, but I want you to realize that it is a numbers game. You're up against numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because 30 is still young, fairly young.
Let me interrupt you. Kiki White got 24 kids.
Okay,
and
but
she keeps a man.
Okay, so since y'all go here, I have a cousin that has 12 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And she keeps her a man too. Well, she don't know more because don't nobody, whatever. Mm-hmm. But she kept her man all that time. She always kept her man. Do you want the men that she's going with?
Yes, JP.
Do you want
I want the men that she's going with? I don't know the caliber.
Oh, yeah. It's not. It was given rhetorical question because you do not want the man that my cousin was picking. Where you basically having to take care of these niggas.
Mm-mm.
That's and God, just asking everybody what I got to do with this. Why am I in this? What you put me in this for? Because I didn't lay up with you and have all them kids while you was unmarried. And I understand that you give your life back to the Lord. And I'm not saying that it's not impossible, but you got to be for real.
The women on 600 Pound Life always had a man too.
Because again, they always got these slow poke, can't do nothing for themselves. He got an SSI check or he waiting on an SSI check. That you're not going up.
Men, no.
You don't want them. Thank you, Josh.
But my thing is,
and Kiki over there taking care of them men, so that ain't a good example.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, let's not invite Kiki into this. You're right. Okay, but what I'm saying is, the point that I was trying to make is that there is someone out there for everybody. And there is a man out there for this young woman that will embrace her and her children, and he is willing to wait. Just because she got 4 kids doesn't mean that she can't be celibate now.
So which one of the men is gone? Who's she gonna go get? William McRae?
I'm weak.
Is that
So
the man
she
she's
got 4
waiting for?
kids. She got 4 kids, so now she can't be celibate. She can't say, "Hey, I want to hold out." She's
You
what's called
look,
a reformed version. That's right. No, it's not. No, it's not. What?
she can hold out and wait, but
Why would God
she
ruin his life, sir?
where is the man at? Is the
Don't come
man
over
in the
here with
room with
that.
us?
What is he in the room with us? Jesse to the corner. Hold on. St. J said she might have to get a man she would never thought she would be with or initially attracted to. Why is it that she can't have God's best? Now, wait a minute.
Because she didn't make God's
come on,
best
y'all.
decisions. She didn't make God's best
That's
decisions.
fine. We all have not made the best. Hold on.
And you got to
Who gonna
live with
believe
your
it after 4?
consequences.
People, stop setting standards if you cannot become the standard yourself. Imagine making this man wait, but you already ran through.
That's
What
why
is
so
wrong with
Cam
y'all?
ran through.
Man,
She
let me stop.
ran
This is what
through.
makes me mad.
In the Bible,
What?
she would be a whore.
Now, Josh, that's a bit much. Thank you, J. Rochelle, because she ain't got. Josh, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Mary was.
Why is she not God's best? Because she had 4 kids.
Even the Holy Spirit wouldn't go up in her womb and do that. The Holy Spirit went to a virgin.
Jesse, I cannot.
And it's no shade. Now, Courtney, you different. You were a wife. This don't apply to you.
Oh.
It's a difference. It's a difference when you were a wife. It's a difference, and you 2 kids is different than 4 in this economy. No
Londa
shade.
said, Joshua, how is life ruined? Women get with men with kids every day.
Because
Them niggas be having 12 baby mamas.
They sure do, and y'all heifers be sitting up here being the 13th baby mama. And but it's what it
Nicole
ultimately
said hiding under my covers.
it comes down to the numbers game.
Ari
at the end of
Lennox
the
is
day.
God's best. St. James said Ari Lennox is God's best. Log out. Right, Londa.
We can't, because Kendra G touched on the numbers game. We can't talk about that. Men are in a better position than women when it comes down to the numbers game.
Somebody answer me, please. Let me drop this link. Please tell me why this young woman can't.
She's not going to get what she's looking for. I'm sorry.
That's
not a miracle God's trying to work out. He's not performing that.
And those men shouldn't ruin those women's life that have made better choices. Londa said, "What?
God's not working out that miracle. I'm sorry." Because you knew he wasn't right for you when you had the first one, the second one, the third one. Then you waited till you was pregnant with the 4th one to say, you know what, I'm done with him. Girl, you might as well just stay with that man.
Might as well stay with a man that
the mothers on the mother's board back in the day used to stay with their wino husbands for years, used to come up there praying and wasting people's time all the time. So, girl, what make you any different than me, mom?
Hold on. Jessica said, and hey, Jessica, welcome in. She said, those babies live with their mothers. That's the difference. That's good. Y'all hit the link if you want to come up. Sean said, it's not impossible, but it's slight chances. Lona says, oh, this my channel information. Josh said I had 1 child. So you had 1. She said, and what? Were you not God's best?
Obviously, he's not.
Oh, I almost closed my whole laptop down.
There go.
Oh,
Let's talk about the order on that one right
oh.
there.
So then let's define God's best. What is God's best?
Um,
I really almost like Nene Leaks closed down my laptop and shut this whole thing down. Lana said, I agree. It will be challenging. However, to say she can't say what she desire is wild. Okay, what's God's best, y'all? Let's define God's
Jesus.
best.
It ain't none of y'all niggas, it's Jesus.
For the sake of this conversation, Jesse, when we say we want God's best for our life, or what is God's best? What is God's best?
To be honest,
y'all said because y'all said this young lady is not God's best, which is wow, that's crazy.
But I also said Josh ain't God's best either. I'm an equal opportunity killer. I'm an equal opportunity. I gag everybody, But realistically, what God's best is for her to sit up there and take care of her kids that she got right now instead of jumping on Kendra G.
Ooh. So she can't have a man.
Nurture your kids. And like Josh said, a man with 4 kids shouldn't be jumping on Kendra G.
So anybody with kids can't date anybody? God's best is different for everyone.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all.
Nicole, get on the live. I know you're gonna speak honestly about these heifers.
I'm not, but Nicole gonna agree with me. No, you got what her kids, I think she said was like 6, 5, 3, and 2, and something like that. Your kids are under 10, honey. You need to be focused on educating your kids so they make sure they don't make those same decisions instead of you running up looking for a man so you can make baby numbers 5 through 10.
So let me get this straight.
Because she's being selfish if we being honest.
How is she being selfish if she's taking care of her kids?
Because how you gonna go out on a date and you got 4 kids at the crib? Who gonna take care of these kids?
She has someone.
Y'all gonna you gonna go to your first day gonna be at the McDonald's Playscape or something? Take care of your children.
Oh, okay.
You gotta live. Hey, we gotta. God's grace don't let's not sit here and pretend like God's grace, covers your consequences, because that never was said.
Ooh.
You got to deal with your consequences. You sat up there and you let that man, again, like I just said, don't let these niggas rob y'all of y'all youth.
Okay.
Because you're going to end up like that, like this girl right here. And it's like, I'm not about to sit here and defend her actions. Girl, you sat up there and you had all them kids doing your childbearing years, and the investment wasn't there. So I'm sorry you have to deal with your consequences and take care of your kids. That should be your main priority. Not looking for no man. Not right now. Not never, really.
Because she has had kids doesn't eliminate her desire to have a mate. She's taking care of. What if she's taking care of her kid? What if she has a decent job? She's doing all the things. Mm-mm. Why can't she desire love?
She can desire love all she wants, but is she gonna get it? One thing that I desire the Lord, it wasn't that. The desire of the Lord that David had was to dwell in the house of the Lord.
House of the Lord. Come on.
Not on a hospital bed, girl.
So
why would you sit up there?
Because she should be punished and not have love because she had kids outside of wedlock.
And I'm standing 10 toes down on my argument, so y'all not gonna play the sympathy card on me, baby. Listen, I question her judgment for even having 4 kids in this economy. I question her judgment. You obviously have a bad sense of judgment. You knew the nigga wasn't right with kid 2 through 4. Why would you lay up and have 3 more? Now, if you was 1, 2, okay. But you on 4, and then you coming with a list of demands talking about Josh up here. But you coming with a whole list of demands talking about what you ain't gonna do, what God got for you, this, that, and the third. I'm not doing this. I'm gonna be honest. These niggas running away from you, boo. Christian and all, Brian Carn. And
Josh,
that's the hard, naked, butt naked truth. Okay.
all right. What say you?
And I got
Let's do it this way right here. 30 years old, man with 4 kids. Meet this woman who's 29, 30 years old. She has her whole life ahead of her. She might have a child, probably none. And she wants to travel. She wants to experience life. She wants to have fun. But I am pursuing her, and she is serious about me. What would you tell your homegirl if that was her? Courtney.
I have experienced something like this. I have a homegirl who is doing well for herself. She makes about 6 figures strong.
How old is
She
she, my
has
master? Because that matters.
40, maybe 38, 39, maybe. And she what am I about to say? 0 kids. And she just married someone who is extremely good to her that has 5 kids with different baby mamas. He's a
So you
good
said
man.
40?
She 30, not 40, about 38, 39.
Okay. That's a big difference. We're talking about someone who's 30 years old, who is just getting their life started. So this is someone possibly who never been married, someone who is just either leaving school or just spending their first couple of years out of school, or either just get a career started. That person isn't the same as a 40-year-old who probably has been married before. It's a different ballpark here. What if the girl want to have kids herself? Now this guy can't provide for her because he has 4 of the kids to provide for.
Don't
So
speak for somebody else's pockets now. You don't know.
Jesse, please, Jesse, please jump in.
I'm
Please,
back. And
please.
Josh is absolutely right, because what it ultimately comes down to, and some of us don't want to accept the fact, it comes down to accessibility. When you think most of my girlfriends are just now having kids, my girlfriends that are around my age, they're just now starting to have kids at the age of 31, 32. So it's like, they're able to freely go out and date and do as they please, blah 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 blah. They have more accessibility to men of all different ages. When you're in your 40s, you have more time and more accessibility to certain things. When you're in your 30s like that, you just don't have the accessibility for or the time, resources, money to do none of what she's trying to get.
That
Yes.
part. And then when a guy comes in,
Hold on.
he automatically has 5 mouths to feed. Automatically. God forbid he has his own kids, or if you want to have kids, that's 5 mouths.
Exactly.
I had
Okay,
one
hold
child.
on.
I had one. Okay.
Hold on. Let me know if I can go this way, okay? Because I want to.
It's the Courtney platform, so we the people going that way. Come on, let's go
Hold on.
that way.
Do you want to talk about your father?
Me?
Yes.
Which one?
Not the biological one.
My stepfather. Yeah. So my mother had 4 kids by one guy, and my dad had kids also. My stepfather. And now he had been chasing my mom since before she had kids, so that's important too. And also too, we were they went all been state together, so he knew her before she had kids. And then when he met her, she was pregnant with twins. So they kind of took a couple years of being friends, and she fell in love. So it does happen. It's just not common.
Hold on.
I
Now,
always say this: women love the exception to the rule. Like that's not common, Courtney. on neither side. It's not coming. A coming
But this
story.
is what I'm saying. What I'm saying though is your mother was deserving of love just the same. Was she not?
I told my dad he's a better man than me. Because I promise you,
Josh.
And ain't nobody saying
I
she
would've
not
told him
deserving of love. We just
that
want
part.
people. I just want young women who make those type of decisions to be accountable, to be acknowledgeable about what's going on and not be delusional.
This how I feel, Courtney, and I feel the same way. I now have 3 kids, right? I would never even pursue a young girl. Let's say she's 30 my age with no kids. I wouldn't start pursuing her. I feel like a burden on her. Like
No, okay.
she's traveling.
Okay, when if you watch the full video, because I watched all 30 minutes of that mess, she did say, because Kendra had, went in, to the conversation, like, hey girl, you gonna most likely be with a man that has kids already yourself.
Yes.
But
Yes.
even in that
Yes.
case, they're still going to be like a little off, because it's just, Kendra was saying the numbers game, and I agree with her. Like, men every day can go out there, they can have 2, 3, 4, 5 kids and go still lay up with a woman and have another that with a woman that never had a kid, just because of the
And I hate saying
numbers.
that. I hate saying that, bro. I despise. In my family, that happened several times, like cousins of mine, and I hate seeing that. Like you're putting, all of that on her, and she has no child. Like give her someone who is probably childless, and they can grow together. But
Dude,
don't
my
give her
mama
4,
was
5,
the
6, 7
third.
kids.
My mama was the third baby mama. Well, she was the wife, but no shade.
But there are some women that cannot have children. So what? They can't
That's
date
different.
men with
You're using the
kids?
exception, Courtney. What we're saying is,
You being a red herring.
we're saying all things are normal. This is a person that has the ability to have kids and or have kids, and with a man who either has kids or have the ability to have kids or want to have kids. That's the status quo here. And also, too, age is important too. Now, if someone was in their 40s and 50s, that's different. Hey, go for it. I'm saying, like, in your prime young age, it's different.
So I shouldn't date a young man that doesn't have kids.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
No. Whoa. Does he
No,
want
I'm
kids?
gonna be the one. No, I'm gonna be the
Does
one
he
that
want
says.
kids? It depends. Does he want kids? Does he mind? Like, it all depends.
You shouldn't date a man that doesn't have kids. It just wouldn't make sense. What would he? What?
If he don't care,
What
just he don't
If
care.
we fall in love, what is the problem? He's
You know what?
accepting
I have seen that happen in church. Y'all church
my
people different.
ex-husband's wife doesn't have children.
But the age also matters too.
And it's
She
different
probably
for
past the
women.
age of wanting to have kids. Also, too, like for example, if you want a person, let's say a person that is making a certain income, you're going to find that person in their 20s and 30s. You might find them going older. So I think each age group have different demographics or have different features that you will find easier than other age groups. It all depends on where you are in life and where they are in life. So it's not a general rule, in my opinion.
There is not a one size fits all to love. Okay,
It's not, but can we
but
just
we
be
can't.
real?
But this is what I'm saying. We cannot cancel out this woman because she has children and she wants to wait until she's married to have sex. We can't cancel her out. We can't say that she's not God's best for somebody because she's had children outside of marriage. We can't do that. Because there is a man out there that is willing to wait, even though she has 4 children. And
But who is this man?
Courtney, are you telling men about men? Huh?
I'm not.
Is he a man from Galilee?
I'm just
Is he
saying.
the man from
About
Galilee?
men.
Jesse.
He got to be the man from Galilee because
Moving the goalpost per usual.
I just want women to be real about the whole scenario of everything. Men, unfortunately, have a double standard, and there's nothing y'all can do to change it. I'm sorry.
And I'm saying men should hold to their own standard also. You
But
can't
they
expect her
don't.
to come. We don't. Yeah, but we can't expect her to come without, quote unquote, certain things from her past. And you have a whole lot of kids also. Now, I don't hear men say that most often, but I do hear women say, "I have 2 kids. I want a man without kids." Like I have heard
And
that
why
several
is it
times.
that, and we need to address this too. Why is it that the woman that has children from a marriage is more honored than a woman that has had children outside of wedlock? Why?
It should. Well, I don't care personally, as long as it's not like more than one, like more than 2. So I don't care. You have them. You have them. They're yours.
Well,
That I must love them with you.
but Jesse, what you said earlier,
Oh, I sure did say it. I'm on the
she was
elevator.
not
I'm sorry.
honorable because she had her children outside of
Oh,
marriage. But
I
it
I'm
can
didn't
show
say
bad
honorable
decisions.
because
honorable.
I had
It
my
can show
children
bad.
in wedlock.
It can show bad decisions. That's why. The same way it can show for some people like that you aren't responsible. I guess.
J. Rochelle said the old folks used to say there is someone for everyone, but I'm really starting to question that. I do
Man,
believe that though.
all these beautiful single women out here, bro. No, man, I'm telling y'all, you can't.
London
Don't
said,
take off.
sir, you telling women about women?
What?
I
Who
mean,
did
y'all
that?
go to church every day. Men tell women about women every day.
What I'm saying is, Courtney's telling us about how men think. She don't know how men think.
What did I say how men think? All I'm saying is that
You were
there
saying
is
about men are willing to wait. Wait for
I'm
what?
saying there is a man that potentially would like this
See,
young woman.
see what's gonna end up
58 years
happening
old
is
with ED and a hobble foot. You out there, he a deacon at some
yep,
storefront
sure
church.
is.
That's
He
what he get.
sure
You're right.
is.
I'm sorry, Courtney. I say I'm sorry. You're right. I stand correctly. You so right.
You
I'm
right,
sorry.
But
Josh.
you're saying that we can't use your stepfather as an example.
He's abnormal. That's why. Do you know how many women out here, single women, no kids, can't find a man? Now couple that with 1 child, 2 child, 3 children. I want to bet you. Now I've asked him this. This man loved my mother before he went into the army after college. Okay, so I'm thinking a lot of that was due to that. Not that he found her, whatever, because I have other people I know who have 2 or 3 kids, never been married. So it's context here, I think.
And then, Josh, let's talk about sensationalism real quick because
Come
it's a
on,
lot of
Jesse.
guys out here that actually don't have any children, especially the younger you are, like Gen Z, especially they don't have kids like that. Not like how millennials would have, lay up and have all them kids. But y'all want to be like, oh, well, the guys, they got 4, 5 kids. Yeah, that's your cousin them. But everybody don't have kids. And especially for her age cohort, most of us are still single. So I don't know exactly which man is going to go do that. And the numbers
And, he-
can back me up because the birth rate is starting to go down. So
and here's
there's
here's
go
the
ahead,
stat
Josh.
too. Only half of black men have children. So one out of 2 guys only have kids. So it's not 1 for 1. So one can have, let's say, 3 kids. That don't mean she has 3 kids with 3 men. It could be 3 kids with 1 guy, or it could be 2 women with 6 kids with the same 1 guy. So you have more women with kids than men with kids. Like this is saying. So all of that is important also.
Any
I'm not
last
saying
words? Y'all have annoyed me for the evening. Per usual. Go ahead.
what I it says right here. I'm not saying that my whole thing is I don't see God. I ain't gonna say that. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
don't
that
say that.
no.
Why
I'm
would you
not
say
saying
she's not God's best for somebody? You don't know what she possessed inside of her. All you see is her having 4 kids, but you don't know how much of an asset she could be to someone else's life. So
But
why
I
would you say that
just
she's not God's best for somebody's life because she has 4 kids?
okay. Let's describe what's God's best to you. What does that mean?
God's best is relative. It could
It
go for
is.
it depends on, you know what I'm saying? What's an added value to your life? And
So
she
a
could be that,
man
but
that's
you
an
rule her out
entrepreneur.
because she has 4 kids.
So a man's
It's
so
insane.
here it is. Courtney, let's say Courtney has 2 kids that's going off to school in a couple of years, and she has 4, and the other one has 4 small kids. This man is trying to build something. You're saying that when it's Courtney versus her, she's God's best with 4 toddlers?
Say that again. Say it again.
You have a man who wants to build something, okay, who's getting started.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to, like I say, he's built his financial status, he's built his career status. Her and her 4 kids is God's best for him? Let's be real now.
It depends. She may be great with business. She may be able to help him in other ways. Why is 4 kids ruling her
Because
out
it's
of being
4
somebody's God's
mouths.
best? That's crazy.
It's 5 people now, Court. By default, I'll take care of.
But
5.
she has a career as well. She makes money as well. Y'all
What does she
are.
do?
I don't know what she does, but
she's
regardless
a
of what-
fashion designer and a real estate agent.
All right, cool. She got bread then. How
And
old
her
are her
clothes
kids?
was cute. It's no shade.
How old are
So
her kids?
Her kids are all under the age of 10.
Girl, please. Girl, bye. Man, I got 2 of
how
them now.
is she? But how is she not? How is she
Yes.
not God's best? Because she has 4 kids.
Because she don't got no discernment.
You're not standing
same
on
one-
anything solid when you
The
say
same way
that.
I'm not God's best for you if I'm in all kind of debt and can't find, budget my money. The same exact way. I have to get myself together first. Okay? I can't bring stuff to you.
Exactly.
It's
But
the same
but
way.
she is in real estate and a fashion designer. She makes her
She could
own
be-
money and she's able to take care of her children. By
But why
herself.
is it
Why
okay
is
that
she
she
not
can
God's
bring
best?
she can
Still
bring men
real.
around? She can bring men around her 2-year-old that she don't even know that well, because that right there is a red flag to me.
Say that
You don't even know these people that you over here trying to date and stuff, and you jumping on a platform talking about guys, that guy gonna do this for me, and you bringing strange men around your kids.
Just because she's on the platform and desire to date somebody doesn't mean that she's bringing them around her kids. Are y'all kidding me right now? London
She
said,
gonna have
just
to.
hold on. London
just lost
said,
point.
Joshua seems to me you would have more empathy than anyone towards this young lady. Your mom was in her situation. I'm confused.
Okay, let's not confuse delusion with empathy. I hope she found someone. I'm not hating her.
Why
My
is
mom
she
would tell-
delusional?
My mom would. She's telling the man that you have to wait. Meanwhile, these 4
I got you,
bombs
sis.
that have to wait. Okay, now my mom will tell you she prepared her life to be a single mom. And once again, context is important. My father met my mom before she had kids. Okay, what happened was he went to the military. He had 2 kids also. And so he came back, you know what, I love you, figure it out. It's not like my dad was in his prime and just met a woman, whatever. I'm not saying I'm against her. I'm not. What I'm saying is the odds are not in her favor. And this is why.
And how old was your mom when they got together?
28, 29. No, 28.
She was 28.
No, let me see. I'm 34. No, she was 32. 32. She had me at 28, so yeah, she was 32 when they met up.
So he had to deal with
Again.
that mouth, that 4-year-old mouth.
Hey, it wasn't easy, bro.
Prayers to that
But
man.
as a matter of fact, my dad and I having a podcast called My Few Dads, and he and I were having a discussion about stepfathers. And he would tell you, he would recommend more times than not, men shouldn't be stepfathers. I'm one. I'm a stepfather. I would tell most young men, don't do this. Because it's rewarding, but it's a lot. So I'm a person who have a child that I love as my own, who's not my own biological. Okay, so this is also personal experience. I don't recommend men who don't have kids marry women with kids. I just don't, and vice versa. I don't recommend women who are in their prime take on that burden of a man with a lot of kids. I just don't. I'm sorry. That's my opinion.
I don't either. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't do that. And I don't think no man is going to do that. I mean, he might.
Sean said her stepdad would say different.
About being a stepfather?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
But that was back in the day. These
It's
new men y'all done raised, it's y'all fault. Y'all done raised these men. They can't be a father, let alone a stepfather, honey. I don't know who told y'all.
not only that, it's expensive to have kids. Expensive.
Exactly.
And
This
so
is
once
true.
again, why would I take on another It's expensive I have 3 kids, okay? And I'm telling you, it's not cheap. And
A
so
pack
if
of
I have a
ham hocks at the store is $6, honey. This
how
isn't the
about this?
70s.
Daycare is a mortgage payment
AJ
for
to the
one child. For one child. So here you are telling me that
Shy
I'm not getting in the
Rosalind
ring
said,
with
great. Shy Rosalind said, when I was younger, I could not have children and was rejected by my,
so the following the
I'm not,
gentleman's logic.
yeah.
I'm
So
not.
following the gentleman's
No, who
logic,
said
I
that?
am not God's best for
No,
anyone
oh
either,
God.
since
Hey,
I
I'm
am
dropping that all
unable
right.
to produce a child.
I'm dropping
No,
that all right.
I'll sit
Who
here for
said
another
that?
hour.
Who
It's
said
not a good
that?
decision to do that.
No, ma'am. No, no, no.
I'm not
I
going nowhere.
specifically talk about this woman right here. Okay, no one else. Listen, your worth as a woman to me isn't predicated
Ooh,
on having kids or not. What I'm saying
Sean,
is, go ahead. Wait for it. I'm sorry.
Sean said, but didn't
See,
you do it? Do you regret it?
I did it and I'm still doing it, and I wouldn't do it again. So no, I love my daughter with all my heart, as if she's mine, but I wouldn't do it again.
You wouldn't be a
Well,
stepfather
you
again.
know what?
Got it.
Oh. No. To her, yes. To let's say another child. Now, if they're older,
4
if they're like
kids.
like
Was it
like teenagers,
how many kids your wife had before y'all married?
one,
One.
Exactly. Are you
one,
doing
and I
4?
had one. No,
Is it
no,
4?
sir.
Okay then.
Londa
What are
said,
the ages? What are the ages, Jesse?
Under
Londa said,
10.
No.
Londa said, I recommend staying out of women's business.
This
Y'all
ain't
lips
women. Yeah, if
flip.
you do she was
No,
she
ma'am.
looking for a
Not
No, ma'am.
God's
lesbian?
best.
No, ma'am.
Was this Christian
No.
mingle lesbian edition?
No.
No, this ain't
Let's see another woman.
women's
This is
business.
a mad business also. You know why? Because a lot of times too, a lot of these guys get played too in this case too. And then also, every man didn't marry my mama. Didn't marry, Courtney, who's a good mother and who knows how to incorporate a family.
Hold on.
Some of this stuff
Hold
is
on.
hellish, okay?
Hold on. Sean said, when we accept a man with kids, we end up supporting them financially too.
And that's why I said you shouldn't do. Jesse, is it me, Jesse? Saying both sides. It's
Yeah,
not
because every
feasible.
time you get up here, you make everybody mad and upset. I don't know what your deal is.
I'm saying it
Mark
hurts me to
said,
see a woman.
everyone has different capacities. We don't know what people can handle. Boyfriend. Okay, she said boyfriend. Okay. Wow. Hey, Uncle Paul. SoCal said Courtney Channel been popping all week. These panels
Yeah,
are
it
great.
has. It has.
Raise the roof. SoCal said Joshua and Jesse got on here and done pissed off some folks.
I did.
I'm fine with that. Just
I'm
charge me for what I
standing
say.
10 toes down. Y'all know I know most times I'm on the women's side, but tonight I'm not.
You started
And
out good.
yeah, I'm not on the women's side at all. If that's the route y'all gonna take,
I'm
that
gonna
y'all
say
think
this.
a young man should go, unless he has 4 kids. If a man has 3-4 kids and he's in the same exact predicament,
Be a
okay,
family.
that's
Have fun.
fine.
I'll
Be the
be
Brady
honest with you.
Bunch.
If I meet a man with no kids tomorrow and he loves and
But
adores
you're
me
different.
and he
Your
loves
kids,
my children, I'm not different. I have
Gosh,
2
I
kids.
wish you the
you're
best.
way
I wish you the best.
different. You're
I wish you the
way
best, Courtney.
different.
I wish you the best.
You could fly with that. That's a possibility for you because you're getting older in age where a man would be like, I don't want kids in my 40s. That's more realistic. For her
No,
being
if I
10
meet a
years,
young man, if I meet a man
you
in
shouldn't be
his
dating no YN. I already told you that. You shouldn't even be worried about nobody under the age of 35. That's not for you. Don't even go over there. I'll tell you not to go do that. I wouldn't date a 32-year-old. And I'm 32. Don't do it. You need to go to Papa and Wrong road.
Papa and
Wrong
don't
road.
want no kids.
But Papa and Aunt would be more susceptible to dealing with somebody that has 2 kids?
Oh
I
God.
think my limit would probably be 2 kids. Yeah, 2 kids.
Two
No,
kids.
you've already
Yeah.
said if God forbid you had a situation to where you had to restart, that you wouldn't be with a woman with kids. Isn't that what you said? So
Because
you said
look
you wouldn't
how
do it
stuff is.
again.
No,
That's what you
under
said.
10, Courtney.
You said under
Jesse
10
asked
after Jesse
Jesse
had said.
clarified, I said under 10. What I'm saying is if a woman has 2 kids and she's stable, the father is there, then that's not a total burden on me. I'm cool with that, but I can do 4 kids and
He said,
you
Sean said he said 1 and then changed it.
I'm gonna drop down, y'all. All right, good night, Jesse. Good night,
What you
Courtney.
dropping down? Don't
You
Stay
know what I'm
run.
up
What
saying?
you
here.
running
Get up
for?
out of
Stay
here.
right here.
That's
You
why.
need to
That's why.
stand 10
Stay
toes
right here
down
with
in
the
what you
heat.
said.
Sean said all cap.
All cap what?
What you saying is all cap.
And tell them that you got the right
What's
to
all
change
cap?
your mind. Tell them you got the right to change your mind. If it want to be 1 right now and 2 in a couple seconds, that's your
Oh,
decision.
women are telling a man who's a stepfather, who has a close bond with a man who's a stepfather, who speaks to other fathers who either is a stepfather or have been a stepfather. Y'all are telling me about how men think? Tell me what men are saying behind in the barbershop, in the churches. A lot of guys saying, I wouldn't do it again. And what I'm saying now is with the inflation going on, is kids are expensive. So why would I want to add to my portfolio or add to my responsibility? Now, if the father is there, if they're older, those things are different. I'm saying
How is that different?
because
Kids are gonna
for example,
when you have hold
my
on,
older
excuse me. Hold on, let me interject this. When you have children, they're yours for the rest of your life. You're still gonna have to do something for them
okay,
financially for the rest of your life. I'm
my
gearing up for college. I'm still gonna have to give monies for the rest of my life to my kids because they're gonna always need something, even though they become adults.
my oldest daughter, her mom had a guy she was engaged to, and I love this guy. He had nothing to worry about but simply being a good person to my daughter. That's it. Been a good person. She knew to respect him. He knew what I stood on. If you hurt her, I'm killing you. But as far as
Period.
financially, it cost nothing. Everything she needed
Say
was
unalive
met.
next time. Go ahead.
I apologize. I'm sorry. Everything she
Yeah.
needed was taken care of and met for. Okay, so right there, that's easier to come into. The child is loved. You love the mother. The father backs the stepfather. Hey, we all, we're a team now. Make it work. That's easier. But
Cause
more
she
times than not,
basically, in that girl in this situation, she basically alluded to the father not really being a
that
great
part,
father.
that part, that's totally
See,
No,
different.
you got to deal with the decisions and these lazy trifling niggas that y'all lay up with. Y'all gotta live with it. Sorry.
but what I'm saying is that there is a man out here that said, you know what, she is so amazing. I love her so much. I love her child or children just the same. I'm willing to make the investment into them.
And here's how men think. Why would I choose you over someone who have 2 kids or no kids?
All right. Because you'll choose the woman who have 2 versus the 4, and you'll go through hell. And this woman over here with the 4, this woman over here with the 4 is full of peace, full of joy, full of love. She's
And
financially
full of bills.
no, and she's
Hey,
financially well off. Her
Because
children are taken care of.
them
This
them
is
$2.99 buffets at Golden Corral start turning into $29.99 after 10 years.
oh,
Kids get more and more expensive by the day.
yes, they do. There is no lie found there. But what
can I
I'm
say this?
saying,
You know, y'all love these hypothetics because the
Jesse,
one with the
Jesse.
4 kids might be an evil heifer too. You
All of a
never
sudden now, a woman
know.
with 2 kids,
You
she
know,
just evil, she depressed, she broke bad with money, she a headache. Now she perfect. There's nothing wrong with her.
Nah,
She good. She good. I
she might
have a
be an evil heifer too.
I had a friend back in Georgia. Her sister got with a guy and he lied to her and said he had no kids. And honestly, he was a deadbeat father, so it was easy to hide them until they got engaged and now they're discussing finances. And it comes up that a lot of like his church has been garnished. And she said, for what? Oh yeah, child support. So I
Ooh.
can't be able, to do certain things because, my money is being taken from me.
I would not marry him.
Was it Brian Kahn? Was it
Shut
Jamal
up.
Bryant? Okay.
If a man had a garnishment because of child support, I would not marry him.
You what?
And
I
see
would not,
that
if a man had a garnishment because of child support, I would not marry him, especially if he did not
Why?
divulge that
Why?
information earlier on, because that says to me you do not take care of you're not taking care of your responsibilities. You're not taking care of your child.
but you said
And that
Kari
No, I
Bryant.
garnishment,
don't.
You
hold on,
said
and that
No, mine is
garnishment could
garnished.
affect me.
No, mine is garnished. What are you talking about?
No,
Out of
no,
my
no.
check.
No. That
garnishing
no,
voluntarily is different than
right, it's
Okay,
different. So I'm
gotcha. Okay,
thinking you're saying,
gotcha. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I'm thinking you're saying
unless you're trying to
garnishment
tell us something because we will roast.
Well,
and
listen.
gag.
Okay,
Yeah,
don't
enough about me.
listen.
Hey, it
Yeah,
is what it is at this
we
point.
will roast you tonight.
Hold on, let's see this. So Melissa said having no kids doesn't make you a good man or woman.
Oh my God. Oh my. I wish I had.
I don't know. I don't know
No
what
one's
to say. I'm
saying that.
speechless.
What I'm
A woman
saying
should choose a
is
man with no kids.
someone who wants to start a family should not have to start it from a ready-made family on both genders. That's not saying a person's character is better. That's not saying a person is deplorable. Nothing. It's just simply saying if a young man or a young woman wants to start a family, I would prefer that my kids, especially if they have no kids, start a family with someone who has no kids. Now, it's their choice.
And then,
It's
mind you, Josh, everybody else in the comment section on Kendra G comments disagree with the comment section here.
so what are y'all
I don't
talking
know.
about then?
Maybe it was you and your guy's best comment. Maybe it was that triggered
It's
the
the God's
people.
best that first
I
of all,
think
it's
it's
the
the
God's
guy's
best
best.
that threw everything
Let me double
off.
down,
Number
please. Let
one.
me do it tonight.
It's the God's best that threw everything off. Number one.
Oh,
Number two, y'all saying that, because she had 4 kids, that she can't be celibate. She can't hold out. But y'all
no,
are
she
saying
knows
her
what I'm doing.
chances are slim.
Yeah, it
And
Because
is.
I
Watch
like
this,
say
Jesse.
like go ahead, Josh.
Watch this.
Josh.
How many women, huh?
No, I said go ahead.
we couldn't hear you.
How many women in the chat right now have sons would want their 25-year-old son to marry her tomorrow? That's your answer right there. How many of y'all
How
would be
many?
gleeful? How many of y'all be gleeful if your son brought her home?
Oh,
That's
that's a
your
good
answer right
one.
there.
That's a
That's your
good
answer right
one.
there.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
hey,
Jesus.
because
so get off
yup,
me, okay?
Oh,
So get off me.
God.
Get off
that's
me.
a good
All
one.
right.
Oh,
Because
Get
God.
off me.
I've seen it
Get
where
off me.
guys get with. I've seen it. My old coworker, her son got with a woman that already had a bunch of kids, and she was livid.
So
My
St.
my
James.
dad caught hell. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
My dad caught hell from his aunt who raised him. Hell from them. What are you doing? His grandmother caught hell from them. I'm done.
St. James said Carrie. So Carrie has no children. Jamal has.
Yeah, I wanted to go back to that too. Yes. Yeah,
That's
I
the
want.
age though. They're older. Jamal is financially well off. It's different. It's different.
But I
think.
wanted to go back to Kari Bryant because a couple weeks ago, Courtney, you said that Dr. Kari wasn't responsible for the actions of her man.
Right.
She is.
No, she not. And I
Yes,
stand on
she
that.
is.
JP
She's
said, Courtney, you're right. Because you married that garnishment, they add those incomes. Come on.
see if the government say that she's responsible for her man, she's responsible for her
If y'all,
man.
huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like if the
How the government
government
say she's responsible?
the government is say that they'll take income taxes and everything away from you.
Yes.
They'll start taxing your check
If you
to
file
pay his child
together,
support.
if you
Yeah,
file
jointly.
together, if you
Yeah.
file joint
Yeah.
and you are in arrears on your child support, that is correct. That does affect her.
Yep.
But that's the only way.
But if the government came up with that rule, that means
No,
she's responsible
she is
for it
not
too.
responsible for him talking to his son. That's a whole other story. For another
Because
day.
she
She's not
is
responsible for that.
but I want to settle on that, right? You know, that I just want to let you
No.
know that I totally disagree. Because you know, as a woman, how do you sit up with a man that don't do for his kids? And I'm not just saying financially. You sitting up with a man that you know you can back him up spiritually and everything and emotionally, but he not doing right by his own offspring. And do you think that he's going to actually be there emotionally for you if he can't take care of the children that he made? I don't think so. I don't think so.
My personal thing is, and this is what I said, if I enter into relationship with you, you didn't tell me based upon the story that Josh just gave, right? If I enter into a relationship with you, we are engaged. I did not know about you having children, and then all of a sudden this garnishment comes up. That's a huge no-fly zone for me.
You remove my choice. You remove
But
my choice.
what's the difference between the garnishment and you just not doing for your damn
Because
kids?
you never mentioned having children, and then all of a sudden I find out that you have children through a garnishment.
And
It's
then
a hell
especially
no for me.
if the woman said, I don't want a man with children, so now you remove my choice to you know make a decision about you as a person.
But I just judge Kari's character. I don't, you know, I don't judge
We
it too
don't, but
highly.
this is what I
Why?
said. What I
Because
said
you go
was
with a
that
man that don't do for he don't do
He take
for
care of his
his
kids
autistic
financially.
pays
son,
child
but he
support.
don't do nothing emotionally. That don't
Hush,
mean
Jesse.
nothing.
Oh,
You
be
And
can't,
quit
quiet. Oh,
laying.
you
hush.
can't
And you
control
lay
that.
it up with, and that's another case we can flip it. You laying up with a whore. You laid up with a whore. You should be ashamed of yourself, Kari. Shame on you.
I'll be quiet.
Make
Go
your
ahead, Courtney.
man go do for his kids.
He did. Bought
You
school
can't
supplies and
make
therapy.
No,
He
I'm
did.
not
And lunch
talking
meat.
about I'm not talking about I'm not talking about that when I say do for your kids emotionally. Why ain't you there at the parent teacher conference?
I can't control that. What I
Yes, you
can
can
do,
as a woman by not marrying that filthy, no good, scallywag son of a.
all right.
If I was Jamal Brown, I'll sue you tomorrow. Just for the hell of it. That's a pastime.
That's not, as long as he is financially handling his obligations. Do I agree with the other stuff? No, but that's not my thing. You're handling your business and taking care of your financial responsibilities. We can have a conversation about what's going on emotionally, that you are not considering pursuing anything relationally with this child, but I can't force that. So I'll give you that. But if for you to say that you don't, for you to not acknowledge children that you have, and then I find out through a garnishment, is an absolute no-fly zone. That's two different things.
Yeah, I agree, Courtney. I agree.
Sean,
and Jesse, I'm sorry, go ahead, please.
Sean said, I know someone right now going through it with a baby mama. That's horrible. Go ahead.
Jesse's point, I think also is pertinent too, because what he's saying is, if he don't take care of his own son, then what make him think in long term he take care of you? So
Exactly.
I get what he's saying.
He's taking care of me.
I get what he's saying too.
And so that make you a selfish heifer.
How am I selfish? He's taking care of me. He's taking care of this boy as well. The only difference
No,
is
I'm talking
you
about
mad because he's not
emotionally.
spending time.
And I can't wait for the day that Dr. Kari found out that her man is a narcissist and it's not going to
Oh
end
my
well for
God.
her.
Oh,
It's
here
not
you
going to end
go.
well for
Oh,
her.
here you
It's not going to end well. Get your
what are
Oh
team to
you?
help you
What
out.
are you? Oh,
Do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done
hey,
so
Oh,
already.
you thought Patrick
I'm gonna.
Wooden was your worst
His
nightmare,
name is Wooden.
girl.
First of all,
Well,
I
whatever.
want
You
to.
got a
I want to raise
nasty
the offering.
accent
Okay,
list
hush.
too.
Be,
Shut up.
listen, I'm God's child. Don't throw at me.
But you ain't God's
Okay,
best,
but hold on,
nigga.
hold on. I was just about to ask. I was just about to ask, are you God's best?
Yeah, probably
Hold
not.
on,
I ain't
answer
gonna hold
that.
you. Probably not.
I ain't
I ain't
gonna
gonna
hold
hold you
you.
with that.
You not
I ain't gonna hold you.
okay.
Listen, I want to raise the offering for Courtney. It's time with you. I
That's
want
fine.
to. Courtney has been doing an amazing job on this challenge. So I want us all, if you can, to give $15, $20 a piece. I'm gonna give mine now. Uh, what's your Cash App? What's your Zelle again, Courtney?
Okay, so I don't have Cash App, I only have Zelle. It's I am Courtney Phillips TV at gmail.com.
I'm about to send mine when I drop down. But please
Listen,
support her. She's done an amazing
listen.
job being
Thank you.
consistent, and this has been some good conversations that we've had. So
Thank
please,
you
you
so much.
can get 5, 10, no problem.
What any last words before you jump down?
My last
Uh,
words: don't be like Josh. Be God's best.
hey, hey, I love you, Jesse. Thank you, Courtney, for the opportunity, this conversation. It's very good, man. And I'm rooting for old girl. I just think that the more she add things, now it's her decision, and God can do anything but fail. But I think that realistically, as a man, she's kind of putting herself in a deeper corner than the average woman. So I wish her best. I pray God protection over her and her kids.
Thank you,
Hmm.
Josh.
Good night, y'all.
That's all you had, Jesse. That's all you had to say. Okay, I guess so. So thanks to Jesse and Josh for coming on and just really making the conversation spicy, all things considered. Thank you all so much um for uh joining in on the conversation via chat as well. And if you would like to support the channel, there's my tip jar there via PayPal. And if you are watching me via TV or any other screens, you can scan the QR code and it goes directly to my PayPal and you're able to give that way. Or if you would like, you can give via Zelle, and it's I am Courtney Phillips TV at gmail.com. This this conversation has been amazing. I definitely appreciate everyone for tuning in for day 18 of the challenge. I've been going every day from since August 1st, and now we're at 18 days. So I will check in with you all again next week. And until next time, I mean, not next week. I'm sorry, tomorrow. I'll check in with y'all again tomorrow. And again, if you would like to support the channel, there's the QR code there for PayPal, or for Zelle, it's I am Courtney Phillips TV at gmail.com. Y'all have an amazing evening.